It is easy to spend a lot of money on a good, high quality, optically perfect lens, but what if the perfect, often clinical image is not what you want? What about if you want a lens that is simple, easy to use, light, very small, very cheap, and most importantly, fun to shoot with? Viltrox have an answer to this with their new full frame, autofocusing 28mm f4.5 pancake lens for Sony-E mount cameras. It is actually smaller than usual pancake lens, and that's why they are calling it chip lens. This is certainly the smallest and lightest lens that I have ever used or seen. The questions are, is this a lens for you? What kind of quality can you expect from a lens this small and this cheap? Is it a lens worth buying? In this video, I'll hopefully answer all those questions and more. Firstly, a quick disclaimer, this lens have been sent to me by Viltrox to test and make this review about it, but they had no input on anything that I say or show you in this video. I was not paid to make this review, and I didn't have to show it for approval before posting it here on my channel. Let's talk about its performance first. As expected from optics this small and a lens this small overall, it's not going to deliver groundbreaking and perfect results, but that's the beauty about it. 28mm focal length makes it really suitable for a very wide range of shooting scenarios. The size also makes it perfect for street or travel photography. Very portable and makes even full frame cameras like A7 IV look way smaller than they usually are with any other lens attached to it. Ideal for A7C or even APS-C sensor A6000 series cameras. This is low-fi lens, a type of lens that is sought after these days as it delivers images with more character and more vintage feel than your standard and more expensive counterparts. The fact that it is a full-frame autofocusing lens is very unique. I don't even know how it is possible to squeeze autofocusing mechanism in the space this small. First impressions, the images shot with it are good, surprisingly sharp, and the autofocus works very well. On the closer inspection there are optical problems or imperfections, but that's what makes it more interesting. There's no chromatic aberration visible as expected and normal. Even though images are sharp and punchy in ideal lighting conditions, there's fair amount of hazing and flaring visible if you shoot with it towards any light sources. I'm not even talking about strong light sources, any light sources or brighter areas of the photos. Images lose contrast around the brighter areas and it looks like there is soft glow present. Normally this would be a problem, but if you take everything about this lens into consideration, here, in my opinion, that's a bonus. It adds character, and imperfections like these are often seen with old vintage lenses and are sought after. The aperture is not changeable, it is fixed at f4.5, and together with micro-size optics, they create very unusual, rainbow-like, very long sun-star flares. Kind of cool. The sharpness is the best in the center of the frame. It falls off a little bit around the edges. It is certainly above average. There's some vignetting present as well. Overall, all these issues are part of the package. They come with the size and price of this lens. I don't see them as problems here. Minimum focusing distance is 32 centimeters, not really that close. Also, closer you get to your subject, more visible bulging you are going to get. Not really a lens for capturing any spectacular close-ups with, and it really should be treated more as a wide-angle prime, which it is, than anything else. Photos shot with it have bags of character, and thanks to the pretty good autofocus, the lens is also very easy to use. Video, you can't expect a lot, but it works okay. The focusing mechanism makes very faint clicking sounds when focusing, but it is not tragically bad, or it should not be a problem when recording audio or with the on-camera microphone. In real-world situations, it does the job. It tracks the eye okay. It is responsive and fairly reliable. It struggles in more challenging lighting conditions, not unusual and totally manageable. Generally works better than I've expected. Totally usable for majority of non-professional applications for sure. Built, it is incredible that they've managed to squeeze a fully operational, autofocusing, full-frame lens in the height of a standard lens cap. This makes it kind of unique and desirable. Made out of plastic and light duralumin metal mount, whatever that means. There's also USB-C socket for connecting it to a computer and installing future firmware updates. Very small front glass element with built-in lens cover that opens and closes with this little lever. It weighs feather light 60 grams. There's no filter thread, no switches, there's no room for any. There's no manual focus ring either. All very simple. Price and value for money, It is the cheapest autofocusing lens that I have ever used, only $99 brand new. That makes it really affordable and puts it in a spur of the moment or a gift price range category. The quality delivers, despite of the optical issues, is really good, certainly above average. Really usable lens, and the fact that it is very small and very cheap will make it more appealing to more people. Conclusion, I have not expected great results from the lens this cheap, but it has really surprised me. It offers unique blend of simplicity and affordability, plus lots of image character that sets it apart from more conventional high-end options. It is basic fun lens that can only encourage creativity over technical perfections. It is a perfect lens for travel, street photography, and for general everyday use when you want small light lens that is simple and fun to shoot with. This is the lens for someone who wants simplicity and autofocus, and for someone who doesn't care or want clinical perfection. You won't get anything clinical with this. While it may not be flawless in optical performance, its compact size, usability, and exactly that image quality make it a compelling choice for those looking to experiment and add something different to their kit. For just $99, it's an intriguing option that offers a lot of fun without breaking the bank. Perfect for both casual shooters and those seeking something a bit more unconventional or different. I really like it and I do recommend it. Check it out. And this is it from me. If this video was in some way helpful or informative, please give me the thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you are not already doing so. Leave any comments or questions below, and I'll see you next time.